Hello, I'm Erica Garcia-Badaracco. I'm 20 years old and I attend Mesa College. So I'm originally from Argentina. I grew up there and I lived until I was 17. So I moved here around 3 years ago. So many factors, but the economical situation in Argentina was a big one. And I also wanted to study university in the US. I'm proud of the changes I've gone through. Like since I moved here, I've changed a lot, like my mentality. I went from a state of blaming external factors for my circumstances to acting and determining that I was the one responsible for my future. So it was a big mentality change, and that led to a change in my grades, a change in my athletic performance, a change in my life, basically. I was a physics tutor for mechanics and electromagnetism. Currently, I had to leave that position because I'm doing an internship at Fermi National Accelerator Lab. I really value experimental learning, so I've been applying to a lot of internships, and the DOE National, the Department of Energy National Accelerator Labs have internships for community college students. So I've been applying to those because I want to get into energy, like as my profession. And I got accepted into Fermi National Lab, so I went for that. So in my internship, I'm working on quantum engineering project. Basically, we want to increase the frequency in order to be able to transport quantum information at room temperature without a quantum chip. So this would increase the efficiency by 50% compared to a quantum chip transportation method. My contribution to the project is programming controllers, precision motion controllers, to aim a laser at a prism. And then also programming the oscilloscope to read the data and analyze it. Definitely the cultural aspect of it. I feel like Argentina, the people are a lot more welcoming. It's not that they're not in the US, but also I moved here when the pandemic started. So that was not easy. Like I moved here and I didn't know anyone and I couldn't go out. So I moved here and I did my last year of high school. And before I went through this mental change, like I didn't care much about school, and those grades dragged out into my university applications. And so I faced rejections from universities, and that ultimately led me to community college. And I feel like that was a hard fact to face, that no university wanted me to go there. But I channeled that into applying myself at community college and ultimately making the most out of it instead of being sad for the rejections. I think that the way I coped with it was volunteering. I knew that there were people having harder times out there, so I volunteered like Salvation Army to food pantries and things like that whenever I had the time. And also I was working as a medical Spanish interpreter, so at COVID sites and COVID vaccination testing, I would interpret for non-English speakers. I think I've learned a lot of discipline throughout the last few years. I've pushed myself through hard times, and I reward myself for trying instead of accomplishing things. So I really value the process instead of the outcome. My compassion for animals is a lot of what drives me. So I watched a video on animal cruelty when I was 13, and I went vegan, and I've been vegan since. And like my ultimate goal in life is to help the environment and animals, and that's why I want to go into energy, sustainable energy. So I think that's shaped me as a person and helped me determine what my goals are. Learn to apply yourself, because once you understand that you have to rely on yourself for your future, then it's pretty much a straight line. And apply to every opportunity that you see, and if you don't see any, you look for them, because opportunities are out there. And when you think about competition and, oh, there's gonna be better people than me that are gonna get this opportunity and I won't get it, just apply it, because you could be that person that someone else is thinking is better than them. So always apply and take every opportunity you can get. I, through these like volunteer activities or tutoring, like that fulfillment that you get for helping others and making their day a little better or easier, that's very rewarding and makes me happy. So my ultimate goal is to work in energy fusion, because it could be really rewarding for the climate change and the impact that on a personal level. And then like globally, I think expanding veganism more, keep talking to people about it and talk about the ideas and goals of it more as much as I can.
That's awesome.